July 9th. A streak of dirt mars Elise's perfect face. I get a few seconds to admire her before she takes her hands out of the dirt. She pulls a few more weeds and tosses them out onto a growing pile. She wipes the back of her hand across her forehead, painting a new stripe of dirt. I laugh. She beams at me. What's so funny? I grin, pointing at the smudges. You have a little dirt here. I move closer and gently touch her cheek. And here. She wipes her face. Is it gone? She smiles at me. I shake my head. Elise laughs and stands, brushing the dirt from her knees. I'm going to clean this off. Now's a good time for a drink break anyway. You want something? Elise walks backwards, across the grass. I nod. I'll be back, Elise says, walking into her kitchen. I stretch out on my back in the grass. Elise and I become pretty good friends. At first we started gardening together several times a week. She was struggling with a bag of mulch a few days after I caught her with my enemy. I went to offer a hand and carried it to her backyard. She asked if I'd help her spread it. I said yes, and I haven't looked back. A few days later she asked if I'd help in her garden again. It was awkward at first. There was too much talk about flowers and seed brands with too many silences in between. I couldn't keep her talking. But that's Elise. She completely immerses herself in gardening. Her brow furrows and she gets lost in thought. I wonder how many times I cross her mind. She runs miles through mine. Elise's door slides open. She leaves her porch and shuffles through the grass. She leans back down next to me and hands me a paper cup of red wine. This is the progress we've made. It started with a glass of water the first day, then she made iced tea. Pink lemonade with fresh slices of lemon came next. A few weeks later, we graduated to wine. Elise thoroughly enjoys red wine. I'm a white wine person, but I'd drink 1,000 glasses of the red if it meant I could spend time with Elise. It's hot out. I mop my forehead with my sleeve. Elise never sweats when she's gardening. It's because she's perfect. Perfect people don't sweat. Elise downs her first cup of wine in a matter of minutes and pours another. She's never brought the bottle out for us before. She sips this cup slowly and tucks her feet under her legs. I pull a few weeds from the flower bed. Hey, it's break time. Break time means you stop and, take a break. Elise laughs. I grip my cup of wine. I need to keep my hands occupied to prevent myself from touching her. I want to straighten her lopsided ponytail. I want to take her in my arms and kiss her wine-stained lips. I need to kiss her. I'm going to kiss her. I'm not going to kiss her. Touché, I say, finishing my wine and clench my teeth to keep from grimacing. I really don't like red wine. More? Elise asks. I nod, holding my cup out. She happily refills it. When do I get to help with your garden? She asks. Do it now. My other self hisses. I shake my head. I'm not ready, I tell my other self. Oh, okay. Elise shrugs her shoulders. I didn't mean today. Just whenever you need an extra pair of hands. The blood drains from my face. My other self cackles softly in my ear. Don't lose this opportunity. Sorry, of course you didn't mean today. I smile and drink the rest of my wine. Ask her now. I swallow the lump of fear in my throat and wash it down with wine. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can, and I will. How about next time we join forces? We do it at my house. I'll throw some fish on the grill and introduce you to the wonders of white wine. As for the rest of the evening, we can play it by ear from there. I feel a sly smile creeping on my lips. I want to stand up and run in the opposite direction. My demon spoke through me. You're a coward. I have to do everything for you. That sounds great. I hate to make this awkward, but do you mean like a hate? Elise looks softly at me. I sit up to meet her gaze. My heart melts. If that's what you'd like to call it, then yes, I say hopefully. That sounds awesome, and I'd love to. While I'm flattered, I can't call it a date. You know I'm in a relationship. I've told you many times before. She raises her eyebrows at me. My heart drops to my stomach, through my toes and into the earth, deep down to the core. I don't think I'll be able to dig it out. Sorry, I know. I thought it might be fun. My voice cracks on the last word. I clear my throat. So you guys are pretty serious then, huh? I ask casually. Elise bites her lips, smiling. Yes, I'd definitely say so. We've been together for a little over 9 months now, and she hesitates, chewing her lip more. I don't know. I think this relationship is going places. She tells me more about my enemy. I can only listen so long before I have to tune her out. It's too painful, yet I can't ask her to stop. Her voice is like listening to wind chimes. It's calming. Beautiful. Musical. Instead, I think of the times she's called me a very good friend. Very good friends climb the ladder to special friend. They climb until they reach the top, reserved only for the lover, partner, equal. This can't be the end of my story. She's my only destiny. There is hope. I focus my attention back on Elise. I can see myself marrying him. I feel like when you know, you know. Is that crazy? She looks at me with hopeful eyes. It's not crazy. I knew I wanted to marry her the minute I saw her. It hasn't been long, but that's the feeling he gives me, Elise says, closing her eyes. I see myself walking down the aisle in the white dress and veil, and I don't feel scared. I've never thought of marriage like that before. Of course, I could never tell him that, or else he might take off running. She laughs. I'm happy to have you to talk to. Elise pats my arm softly and sighs. I force a smile. She can see herself marrying my enemy. This cannot be. It must be a dream. No, not a dream. More like a corrupted nightmare. There is no hope. We must create our own fate. We'll take her heart before it's too late. Don't be stupid. There is hope. I shake my head. No, there's no hope.